What up, people? It's Anime Tier here to bring you a review, but I'm here to review the movie Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and I gotta say, guys, that was the best Dragon Ball movie I have ever seen in such a long time. Like, before this movie, I have to say the movie I liked the most, recent ones anyway, would have had to been Battle of the Gods. Battle of the Gods was overall the one I prefer more, because I think the more recent movies are Battle of the Gods, Revival of F, and this movie, I think, right? Let me know in the comment section below, but Battle of the Gods was my favorite at a point. I didn't like Resurrection of F because I didn't like that they overused the hell out of Frieza, and I just didn't like. There was really, it felt like the only point of it was to bring back Frieza into the fold and to introduce Super Saiyan Blue. That was the whole point of like the Revival of F arc, Revival of F movie. I did not like that movie so much. It was cool. The action was cool to an extent, but I didn't really like it. Revival of F was kind of like a meh for me. This movie stood out to me a lot. Even though there was a few things you could say that I wasn't in favor with, like Bardock being like whatchamacallit, being different than what we're used to from the Bardock movie. Like, you know, Bardock, the father of Goku. Even though I will admit that movie, Bardock, the father of Goku, was not canon because it was a movie. It wasn't canon. I still like that story a bit more. I mean, this one was okay. It wasn't terrible, but if I had to choose between the Bardock trilogy, like origins for Goku, and this one, I'd have to go with the other one more. But still, this one, it was okay, but don't get it twisted. I did not let that take away from my overall enjoyment in the movie. I really loved Broly's character in this movie. In my opinion, this Broly is by far the best Broly out of the previous ones. I mean, I liked the old Broly. I was cool with him, but I did not like the fact of I didn't like his backstory. Even people say like there's reasons for this. This actually, like, if it like there's some like psychological or some science behind this. It don't mean it was still dumb. I still thought like how Broly disliked Goku was really dumb. And if anything, I would think he would dislike Vegeta more. It seems like Broly dislikes Vegeta more in this movie. You saw when his father was getting Oh, by the way, this is gonna be. I'm gonna mention some spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, click out of this video. So therefore, you are now aware in advance. So give it a moment. All right. After this, warning is gone. I will not go into spoilers. I thought that, you know, when Broly and Paragus arrived on Earth in the Arctic region with Frieza, and when I saw that Paragus was getting pent up for good reason from what King Vegeta did to him and his son, I would think like, bro, I would think like Broly would be more mad at. I was kind of worried that they were gonna go into some weird backstory with Broly and Goku, but no. It seems like Broly was just mad because of. It was one of two things: either Broly was mad because his father was mad, or he was mad because of what they did to him and his father. And honestly, it shows that he is mad at the right person, Vegeta. Even though I should be more King Vegeta, Vegeta had nothing to do with it. But still, like this makes more sense and is more enjoyable than the previous one. Like I said, I don't dislike the old Broly. I'm okay with him. I thought he was badass, but this one just has better character. This Broly is the prime definition of a solid character while being a beast. He's if you really think about it, throughout his whole movie, it felt like I was watching the Hulk. Like, Broly feels like Bruce Banner. And when he goes into his Savage or Zaru mode or whatever, he turns into the Hulk, which is what I mean, his whole color is green. Like, he really does feel like the Hulk. But it was still enjoyable because it's like, yo, this Broly is... He almost feels like a Gohan in a way. He's pure. He doesn't like to fight. And honestly, he's just been surviving with his dad and only fights because his father tells him to. And the whole time when they were on planet Vampa, where he was basically exiled because of King Vegeta, he was exceptional, but he did it in order to protect his father. Like Broly, he's honestly a really good guy. He's honestly, if I had to envision a hero, like, it'd be more Broly than anyone else. He's very pure, yet he's so powerful. Guys, here's the thing that I'm going with. I feel like, because it happens a lot when Saiyans enter a state of rage or a state of selflessness, like when Goku lost Krillin, when Vegeta stopped caring about his own desires and just let it go, and now Broly seeing his father get killed. This sense of like, it feels pure and selfish, the opposite of what a Saiyan should be. And I feel like the more pure and the more gentle a Saiyan is, the greater his power grows and the greater he becomes. That's why Broly continues to gain more power, because he's such a kind-hearted soul. He's a good guy. Like, I really like this Broly, if you can't tell by now. I really liked him. And honestly, I felt like they did a good job with him. Goku, I mean, but jeez, yo, the action scenes in this movie was crazy. It was ridiculous. It was good, bro. The action was so good. Oh my god. Yo, but Broly, he gave Goku and Vegeta a run for their money, bro. Like, god damn. But if I were to say the best fight, I definitely like the fight between Goku and Broly, but it's honestly, I can't tell between Vegeta versus Broly or Gogeta versus Broly. During the battle between the Gogeta versus Broly, it almost felt like it was, you know, like for those of you, have you guys ever seen the movie Transformers, the Michael Bay films? You know, like when in the Michael Bay films where they do too much explosion, they're doing too much effects and whatever. It kind of felt like it, but it was still fine. I could still see the choreography. I can still see how they're fighting each other. It's just overwhelmingly exaggerated, which is fine. I like exaggeration. It makes it feel more rough. It makes it feel more brutal, I guess you can say. And I'm just letting you guys know, this is coming from a guy who pitchforks and knives down, but I did not like the Super anime. I was okay with it. I thought it was, for me, it was watchable, but not great. I felt like, for me, the peak for Dragon Ball Super was the turn of Universe 6 versus Universe 7. It felt solid. It felt like I was watching Z. Like, it really felt like I was going back to the roots of Dragon Ball Z. And even Dragon Ball in a way, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. Especially, for me, the Tournament of Power was the worst arc. I'm sorry. But Universe 6 versus Universe 7 was the number 1. And Zamasu arc was number 2. Tournament of Power was... You can't even call it a Tournament of Power. It was more a free-for-all of anything else. That was the worst. That was the worst one for me. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, so I still want to watch it. I still want to enjoy it. But for once, I will say, this Broly movie, even with the little retcons with Bardock and his story, that doesn't matter. It did not take away from the movie for me. It was still good. And even though some of the exaggerations isn't a big deal, it's just me nitpicking. But Broly's character, the fighting, was so good. Like, what really capitalized the movie for me was Broly's character. I loved Broly. He is right now one of my favorite, like, I can't say villains anymore. Broly's not a villain. Favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball. Like, I might even like him a little bit better than Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character, but Broly could take the spot right now. But overall, it's like it's just Broly it's a breath of fresh air seeing like a really good Broly. Once again, I like the old Broly, but I wasn't in love. Don't be spouting gay in the comments, okay? So chill. So I wasn't in love with the old Broly, but this Broly is best Broly. I don't care what anyone says. His character feels solid, even though his character was briefly shown, and even though we got a little bit of his, it was like half of the movie was really devoted to the origins and the character of Broly, and the rest was just straight up action, which was hella good. But honestly, for me, what stood out the most is just Broly. And yes, I also ship Chirai. I think it's Chirai or however you say her name. I ship her with Broly. Such a cute pairing, in my opinion. I just love Broly in general, bro. Like, bro, oh my god. I know I've been saying that a lot, but Broly, oh my god. I never thought with just one movie I'd been so invested emotionally in a character. Like, I went from a guy that was a little disappointed in Super to a guy that loves this movie. And it's from, well, to be honest, if you guys don't know, this movie is actually not tied into the Dragon Ball Super anime. It's actually connected to the Dragon Ball Super manga, which if you haven't noticed or read it, it takes it. The overall core of the plots are the same, but the way it develops out is completely different. It feels more, it makes sense in a way. That's what I like the manga more. So yeah, this movie is not connected to Dragon Ball Super the anime. It's connected to the manga. You don't believe me? Go ahead and research it. Trust me, it is connected to the manga, and I like that it is, because the manga, in my opinion, is way better than the anime. And another thing that I want to say is that Gogeta feels a lot like Vegito. Like, I feel like that does make some sense, but I'm so used to the Gogeta from Fusion Reborn that it feels too different, almost unrecognizable. Well, it feels like when I was seeing Gogeta, I did not see Gogeta. I felt like I was just seeing Vegito. So, I mean, it's fine. It makes sense because Gogeta was never canon. Now he is. And they're both the same persons. It's both Vegeta and Goku at the end of the day, no matter what form of fusion they take. It makes sense that the personality is the same. Like, it's like, for me, when I saw Fusion Reborn and I saw Gogeta felt like it took on more of the traits of Goku than Vegeta, except in GT, because I didn't see all of GT, guys, but I saw like certain snippets here and there of Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, and he felt a lot like Vegito. So and now this Gogeta from the Broly movie, it's like, it almost feels like the Patara isn't needed anymore, because you need earrings to fuse for Vegito. And for Gogeta, you don't need anything. You just need two people. That's it. And boom, you get Gogeta. So I feel like Vegito may not be necessary anymore, even though, in my opinion, Vegito's design looks better than Gogeta's. Gogeta still looks like a badass. I still like how Gogeta looks like. But in my opinion, Vegito is slightly better. Design-wise, anyway. And that little poster. When I went to see the movie, I hate that it's so effing small. I wish it was a bigger poster. That way I could hang it on my wall. But, and honestly, look, you see the front, right, guys? Here's the front. It's blank in the back. I was hoping because it showed Gogeta in the front, the back would show Broly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I love Gogeta in this movie, but it's all about Broly. I'm sorry, but I love Broly. I said it like fucking 4 times already, but Broly is the main driving force of this movie. Broly is... He's either tied in my favorite with Vegeta or above Vegeta, but right now he's looking like my number 1 favorite. Some of you might be thinking, what about Goku? I'm okay with Goku. It's just in Super, he really pissed me off. That's all it is. He really pissed me off. Shoot, why did I do that? That's an awesome poster. Why did I throw it? Oh man, I hope I didn't bend it. Gogeta. But yeah, awesome movie, guys. Awesome. If there's a few if I were to say a few things I would have liked that I would like the movie to have, I wish they didn't retcon the Bardock story. Once again, it's not a big deal. It didn't take away from the movie, but I just wish it would have been like how it was before. Because I like Tora. Tora was not in this movie. I like Shugesh, Fasha, and Toragos, I think that's what his name. They were not in this movie, and I was kind of hoping to see them. But it's whatever. Because in my opinion, Tora is like the equivalent of Krillin to Goku. Except more badass because he's a Saiyan. But I was kind of upset that I didn't see that. I like seeing Raditz again. Even though he's never coming back. Like, here's the thing. I wish they would bring... Like, look, I get Goku. I get it. Your brother was evil. But that's your brother. You changed Vegeta. Why can't you try changing your brother? Like, could have revived... I'm just saying, could have revived Raditz. He would have been a cool character to get to know. It was cool seeing Goku's mother, Gine, or however you pronounce her name. Her overall... I can see where Goku gets his kind-hearted nature from. Like, I can tell he gets it a lot from his mother. Nowhere near from his father. When he's fighting, he's all his dad. But yeah. That's more or less all I wanted to talk about, guys. Oh yeah, the one thing that I like to say is, it looks like, because of how the movie ended, it's definitely gonna say, I will say with complete confidence, there will be another season for Dragon Ball. I just hope they do it better, unlike Super. Because in Super, the animation wasn't that good, and the story was meh, in my opinion, at best. But yeah, it looks like they're opening the door for more Dragon Ball. What the hell? Camera. Freaking focus. Sorry guys, my camera doesn't want to focus. Focus camera. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Camera was being stupid. Anyway, so yeah. I also wanted to say that toward the end of the movie, Goku told Broly, call me Kakarot. Is Goku now accepting his Saiyan side? I feel like it's either one of two things. Goku is accepting his Saiyan side or something, even though I feel like that's a weird statement. Another thing, Goku could be getting his memories back. Remember when in Dragon Ball, when he fell from a cliff and he lost and his personality changed or whatever? What would happen if his memories of being Kakarot is coming back to him? That'd be epic, I'm just saying. But yeah, overall, guys, good movie. Really good movie. Top notch for sure. So, questions. Oh yeah, I always leave it off with the questions. For you guys, what was the highlight of the movie? So that's question number 1. What was the highlight of the movie? What was the number one thing? What was the thing you remember the most when you left the movie theater? If you guys happen to watch in the movie theater or not. I know there's like people showing links or whatever to help others that don't want to go to the movie theater to be able to see it. But so let me know, what was in the movie, what was the highlight of the whole movie for you? Let me know in the comment section below. Question number 2. Which is better for you, New Broly or old Broly? I'm gonna have to say old Broly. I'm sorry, guys. Old Broly is best Broly. Oh, wait. New Broly is best Broly. I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. Excuse my stupid. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. If there's anything you want to discuss with me relating to this topic, let it be known in the comment section below. I would love to have a conversation with you guys, whether it be on my Discord or in the comment section below about this movie. So yeah, I give this Broly movie a 10 out of 10, bro. This, I mean, wait. It's either a 10 out of 10 or a 9.5, simply because I wasn't a huge fan of them retconning the origins of Bardock. It wasn't a huge retcon, but it's, like I said, that's just nitpicking, but I wasn't particularly happy about that. So, but still, once again, the movie as a whole and everything that happened after that just made the movie better for me. It was just that one slight thing, but honestly, I don't really care about it that much. You know what? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Good movie, okay? I'm just nitpicking. Ignore my stupidity sometimes, guys. So hopefully you enjoy this review. If you want to talk more about this movie, I'd love to talk about this movie with you guys. So good. I hope you guys get a chance to see it too. Let me know your thoughts also on the Broly movie. I'd love, once again, I know I spammed this so many times, but I'd love to talk about it with you guys. And by the way, guys, hashtag in the comment sections, if you made it this far into the video, hashtag in the comment section either, is my Facebook? Yeah, my Facebook's on. Sorry about that. Hashtag in the comment section, hashtag Broly or hashtag Gogeta. Let me know who were you more a fan of in this fight. Hashtag Gogeta if you were all the way in for Gogeta, or hashtag Broly. I'm sorry, I'm hashtagging Broly. Broly fan for this movie 100%. Team Broly right here. Team Broly. What team are you on? Alright then, guys, that's it. Peace. I'm out. Oh my god.